The Student Radio Chart Show.
Hello. This is the voices of Tilly and Amber.
Hi.
We're the heads of music at Real 12:51 a.m. So if you've ever sent us an email, hello. And if you don't know who we are, then hello again. We're joined by one member of the band of Rookie. They're a band from Aston Uni in Birmingham. They're from all around the country, but they met at uni, and we're going to have a little chat. You heard their song earlier. It was Once. Hello, how are you?
Hot
Hello.
pick.
Hot pick, yeah.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. Cheers.
It's all right.
Thank you so much for coming in, Joe.
For anyone that doesn't know what your band stands for or what they sound like, how would you explain them?
We're a kind of raw, lively indie rock band. Obviously very young, very energetic. Main influences, say, like Catfish, got Cage the Elephant in there, a bit of Black Keys, that kind of stuff.
Because you've recently, actually on Friday, just headlined a gig at the O2 Academy Free in Birmingham.
Yes,
That's
we did.
That's so cool, because you only formed at university, didn't you?
Yeah,
So
around a year ago now, so yeah.
So that's such an achievement. How was it?
Oh, it was fantastic. We get on really well with the promoters,
Yeah.
so he usually gives us those kind of slots. And yeah, it was loads of people down there, really great support acts, and yeah, it was an awesome night.
Yeah, I have to admit, your our hot pick, which if you were tuned in earlier whilst Joe Spagnoni was hosting, you would have heard it. It was called Once. It's so catchy.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind. Thank you.
No, it was on the radio at, the other day, and I knew that I recognised it from somewhere, and I was like, I've heard this before. It's really good.
Cheers, thank you.
It's really good. How does being a band at uni differ from being a band at home? Do you feel like uni helps you in a way put yourself out there?
Yeah, I'd say it does, because there's a lot more people around this area in particular who want to get involved with new bands. And so a lot more people have been like, oh yeah, sure, I'll check out your song, all that kind of stuff. And the whole kind of, when you come to uni, you get a lot more independence, don't you? And so it's really helped me deal with managing the band kind of and being in it while living away from home and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a good platform, for things like student radio and bands, because there's lots of gig opportunities as well. For instance, at Warwick we have Battle of the Bands, which is actually going on now. Do you have similar sort of things at Aston where you get to perform weekly or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There's a live music society there, and there's loads of stuff down at the student bar and that kind of stuff. There's loads at UOB as well and BCU, so yeah, loads of opportunities.
This is a bit of an odd question.
Okay.
But describe your dream festival.
Right, do you mean in terms of lineup or?
Well, yeah, terms of lineup, what sort of atmosphere, and what would you allow phones? Do you like people filming you whilst you're performing?
I kind of love it, yeah. To be honest. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, there are some songs you kind of think, all right, everybody phones down so now, let's enjoy this one. But no, having phones, yeah, it's cool. That's awesome. But I suppose lineup, I don't know, I'm such a big Catfish and Bomber fan and a Green Day fan.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, and yeah, those kind of guys, and maybe a little bit of Kendrick as well.
Cool. Yeah.
Would Rookie be there?
Yeah.
Bit of Rookie headlining.
Yeah, go on.
What can we see from you this year? Do you have any plan? Where can we find you?
Yeah, we got a few plans coming up. We got a single coming out, next single coming out very soon. We're just finishing off all the details of that. And we're playing the Victoria in Birmingham, centre of Birmingham, it's near the train station, and it's on the 16th of March. That's going to be an awesome night, I really can't wait for that. We've got another single coming out with a couple of music videos, and yeah, see how that goes.
Before you came to uni, did you actually envisage starting a band? Or did it kind of just happen?
I was been in bands for quite a while now. I was in a couple of bands back home in Bournemouth, and it's very, very low-key. It was never really going anywhere, but I kind of prepared me a bit, and then when I came to uni, it was the first few weeks, I thought, yeah, let's go, let's do this.
How did you come about then? How did you meet in that sense? Did you sign up to a society?
Yeah, exactly. It was through the Live Music Society. I was asking people at Freshers Week, where the musicians at? And they said, oh yeah, join the society. And I did that, put it on. Loads of people got back to me, and I said, okay, well, I've got to pick the first few people, and luckily these guys are pretty solid.
Oh, and you get along like house on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
At Warwick, every Thursday we have something called Coffee House Sessions, and it's basically where sort of up-and-coming bands or artists, they perform, but it's only to a small crowd, usually no more than 20 people. Do you like doing those kind of performances, or do you prefer a bigger crowd? Because a lot of people say that performing to a smaller crowd is really scary, but
I think if you know a lot of people there, it's a little bit scary, but no, I think intimate crowds, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an awesome kind of thing to do.
thanks for coming on. We've really enjoyed having you. If you don't know already, we've interviewed one of the members from Rookie. You can check out their single